Hey guys, so today we are going to continue evaluating or solving algebraic expressions when they give us what our variable is. So right now I'm on page 79 and let's go ahead and I'm going to move my box here. Let's see if I can move it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm on page 79. And they give you an example of solving for the variable s and m here. But let's go ahead and do number 1 together. The expression 10s plus 5m represents a student's score on social studies test, where s equals the number of short answer items and m equals the number of correct multiple choice items. Nor answers 16 multiple choice items correctly. She does not answer any short answer items correctly. What is Nor's score? Okay, so let's go ahead and underline the important information here. First of all, we know that it is 10s plus 5m. That is our expression that we're dealing with. Okay, s is the number of short answers. M represents the number of multiple choice items. And then it talks about how she answers 16 multiple choice items correctly, but does not answer any short answer items correctly, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and first rewrite the expression. So we have 10 S plus 5 M. So here's our expression, but we know that S is short answer, M is multiple choice. And now we're going to fill in what S and M is for Nor, okay? So S is the short answer, and she does not answer any short answer items correctly. So for this one, it'd be 10, and I'm going to put this in parentheses, 0, because remember, parentheses means that we multiply here in algebraic expressions. So this 0 represents S, and she did not get any of those correct, so she gets 0. And then I'm going to put plus here, and then 5, and in parentheses, I'm going to put how many she got correct for multiple choice, which is 16. Okay, so now I can go ahead and solve. So 10 times 0 is 0, right? And then 5 times 16. What is 5 times 16? 80. And then 0 plus 80 is 80. So Nor's score was 80. Okay. So now let's move on to number 2. Evaluate the expression 300m plus 240,000 when m equals 21. Okay, so here's my expression already, and they tell us what m equals. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in what m equals. So I'm going to do 300, and then in parentheses, where the m would be, I'm now going to plug in the number 21. And then plus, and then our second term, which is 240,000. Okay, so first PEMDAS tells us to multiply, so we're going to multiply 300 times 21. What is 300 times 21? So I think it is 6,300. Yeah, that looks right. Plus 240,000. That should be a 4. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so now go ahead and add 6,300 plus 240,000. And what do you get? So that should be pretty easy, right? So let me change colors here so you guys can see it a little bit better. But you should have gotten 246,300. Okay. All right, let's move on to number 3. The surface area of a right rectangular prism is 2f plus 2t plus 2r, where f is the area of the front face, t is the area of the top face, and r is the area of the right side face. Show how to use the expression to find the surface area of the right rectangular prism at the right. Okay, so first of all, here is our expression. This is what we're going to be plugging in our information to. So F is the area of the front face, so this is F. T is the top face, so that would be up here. And then R is the right face, so that would be right here. Okay, so first what we have to do is find the area of these different sections before we can plug them into our expression here. So we're first going to do the front face. So that would be letter F. And our area is going to be 8 times. And so I'm just looking. So this is 8 down here. This is 3. And this is 4. So that means this also is 4. So that means I'm going to do 8 times 4. And 8 times 4 is 32. Okay, next we're going to do our T, which is our top face. Okay, so our top face has the same length as this one, which is 8. And then it has this length, which is 3. So for your top face, you would do 8 times 3, which is, sorry, I'm just fixing this because that would look like a weird 2. 24, right? Okay, and then for our right face is going to be the 3 down here and then the 4 right here. So 3 times 4. Which is 12. Okay, so now that we have our F, our T, and our R, we can plug it into our expression right here. So I'm going to write our expression, but instead of the F, I'm going to put the value. So 2 parentheses, and our value for F is 32 plus 2, and then for our value of T, it's 24. So I'm going to put that in parentheses, plus, and then 2, and our value for R, which is 12. And again, that's going to go in parentheses. Okay, so PEMDAS says to multiply first. So I'm going to multiply this one, I'm going to multiply this one, and I'm going to multiply this one. So 2 times 32 is 64, right? And then 2 times 24, 48. And then 2 times 12, 24. And now all I have to do is add these 3 up. So now we're going to add 64 plus 48 plus 24. So 64 plus 48 plus 24. So 4 plus 4 plus 8, so that would be 16. And then 6 plus 4 is 10, 12, 13. So 136. Okay. All right, number 4. Raphael has a sheet with 100 stickers. He gives n stickers to each of his 6 cousins. Write an expression that represents the number of stickers Raphael has left. Then evaluate the expression for n equals 7. Okay, so first of all, we have to write an expression here. So he starts off with 100 stickers. So let's start off with 100. Then he gives, so if he's going to give them away, what operation would we do? We would subtract because he's giving them away. And then he gives n stickers to each of his 6 cousins. So he's going to give a certain amount of stickers to each cousin, and there are 6 cousins. So what that means is he's going to do his 6 cousins, and he's going to give each of them n stickers, which means we would multiply 6 times whatever n is. Because remember, when a variable is right next to the coefficient, it means they are to be multiplied. Okay, so we have our 2 terms here, 100 minus 6n. Now we're going to evaluate the expression where n equals 7. So how that looks is you're going to do 100 minus 6, and then in parentheses, we're going to put the value of n, which is 7. And then PEMDAS tells us to multiply first. So what is 6 times 7? 42. And then I'm going to bring down my 100 and my minus sign. And now I can do 100 minus 42. Well, 100 minus 40 is 60. And 60 minus 2 is 58. So I think the answer is 58. So you guys check that with me and see if you guys got the same thing. Okay. So how many stickers does he have left? Yeah, so it was 58 stickers. Sorry, I was trying to think of if we needed to put the unit of measure here. 58 stickers. Okay, so the last one, number 5, you're going to do on your own. So let me set you up real quick. Jessica saves quarters and dimes in a jar. She uses the expression excuse me, of 1/4 quarters to 1/10 dimes to find the value of the coins. I'm sorry, the Q I just figured stands for quarters, and the D I figured stands for dimes. And I was right. Look, the Q stands for quarters, and the D represents dimes. Find the value of the coins when Jessica has 18 quarters and 15 dimes. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this expression and you're going to plug in 18 for quarters and 15 for dimes and solve it. Make sure that you are doing your PEMDAS. So do what's in parentheses first, multiply, and then add, and there's no subtract here. Okay? And then write your solution. Again, I don't have office hours today, but you can Google chat me or email me if you have any questions. and I hope that you understand this. All right, I'll see you guys later.